Let's be real. A lot of you guys go to the gym every single day and you still don't have the results that you feel like you should have. And I'll be the first person to tell you, you are correct in feeling that way. You probably should be making a lot more progress than you are. I'm gonna tell you exactly why you're not making that progress, and we're gonna fix that here in today's video. And the reason this video is so valuable is because it was going to be a top 3, but I literally, when brainstorming, could not narrow it down to any less than 5. So there's gonna be 5 main reasons that you absolutely have to know in order to gain muscle consistently. There's a reason when some guys walk into the gym, they look like Greek gods. They look amazing. And I feel like, I'm doing pretty good for myself. So hopefully you guys trust and listen to me. And the reason we look like this is not genetics. It's not anything other than that. I'm natural, and a lot of these guys are. And the whole worst part about it is you guys are probably doing 90% of the things right. But what I'm gonna explain today is gonna bring you to that next level. So without further ado, the first main reason is doing too much cardio. Now, I know what you guys are saying, cardio is healthy for you, it kind of keeps you lean, but there's actually a huge problem with doing too much cardio. Despite what you hear on the internet, it's so hard for your body to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. It's literally almost impossible if you're natural, and it's super hard if you're not. So don't try to serve 2 masters because you'll end up serving none. When doing too much cardio, you're gonna be burning more calories than you're likely consuming. When you're doing that, you're going to be prioritizing fat loss over muscle gain, and you're not gonna get much bigger. You should be seeing progress every couple of weeks doing the same consistent workouts with progressive overload. But if you're taking 10K steps per day, you play basketball or football with some of your friends, maybe you play a sport, that's way too much cardio. So literally living your life and working is probably going to drive that calorie consumption from your body over the point where you're gonna be gaining muscle. Reason number 2 is you're not eating enough protein. Now I know you guys probably already know this, more protein, more muscle, but how much should you eat and what are the cheapest and best ways to get it? Boom, easy answer to that. We're gonna use an example to explain this to you guys. Me, let's say I'm 200 pounds, I'm a little more than that, but let's say that for math's sake, right? Let's say I'm 200 pounds. How much protein, how many grams of protein should I be eating every day if I wanna gain some muscle? A lot of people will tell you about 160 to 180 is that sweet spot. I actually disagree. I think you should eat more grams of protein than pounds you weigh, about 1.2 grams for every pound you weigh. So for me, that's gonna be 240 grams of protein a day. Now, that sounds really, really expensive. The average price, if you're shopping healthily, you're gonna spend about $1 per 10 grams of protein, if you're lucky. So $24 a day on food, I know is not gonna work for most of you guys. So the things that you can do to combat that are A, use a good protein powder. And by good, I mean whey, not soy protein, not any other bullcrap, whey protein powder or beef isolate, which is a little more expensive. That's gonna get you that extra 50 to 60 grams per day for like less than $1 a day. 2, eat more lean meats. So you should be eating a steak, a pound of chicken, like a pound of a lean meat every single day. That's 100 grams of protein right there. And you can get a pound of meat for like $3 if you buy it in bulk, like $2 a pound. So boom, we're already at 160 for less than like $4 a day. To round that off, make sure the snacks you're eating have a little bit of protein in them. For example, instead of chips, eat almonds. Instead of Doritos, eat a couple cheese sticks every day. You're gonna be looking at about $6, $7 per day of clean, healthy eating. It's gonna make you healthier and more muscular. 3 is your testosterone is too low. Now, if your testosterone is low, it sounds really daunting, really hard. Oh my gosh, how do I fix that? It's genetics. It's not. There are 3 quick, easy ways I can explain to get your testosterone way higher and possibly even double it. A is eating healthier food, which I already explained. You guys already know that part. So now there's only 2 more parts you need to learn. B, sleeping enough. You need to not only sleep for an adequate amount of time every day, you need to sleep healthily per day. Meaning 1, there's no blue light in your eyes within an hour of when you go to bed. And 2, you need to sleep in complete darkness. Do not sleep with a light on. Do not sleep with a night light. Do not sleep with the little red light on your TV that shows you that it's off. Cover that up with a piece of tape. No light in your environment when you're sleeping. You will get more into your REM sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep, which is a fancy medical term for that's when your body rebuilds itself, reproduces its hormones. That's why typically in the morning, you'll wake up with a higher testosterone, and as you go throughout the day, it gets a little bit lower because it produces itself primarily at night. So another thing, if you ever get your blood tested, that's why you do it in the morning, because that's when your hormone production is just getting done and your hormones are at peak throughout the day. So now that we've squared away your sleep, you also need to make sure, which is reason number 4, that you are using progressive overload when lifting. What is progressive overload? A lot of you guys probably know, but basically it's lifting more weight every single time you go to the gym. Now I know that sounds scary. Sometimes you don't feel stronger necessarily the next workout, but every single workout needs to be more, and more. For example, if I go to the gym on Tuesday and I do bicep curls and I do 8 reps at 30 pounds each hand, then next Saturday when I go to the gym and do bicep curls again, I better be doing more weight, or at least more reps. So Tuesday, 8 reps. Saturday, I better be doing 10 reps of that same weight. And then guess what? Next Tuesday, I should be at 12. Once you stay in that good 8 to 12, sometimes a little bit lower rep range, that's when you can move up the weight. So once you get to 12 of 30 pounds, next time you're at the gym, try 6 or 7 of 35 pounds. If you do this and maintain good form, this is literally the physiological response your body will get when you do that. It will build more muscle because it knows it needs it. Because it's gonna know that next Saturday you're gonna be lifting even more, so it better have the strength to do it. It's all about training your body. That's why it's called training. And for the last tip, this one is probably the most important, and this kind of rounds out the list in a perfect way so you can go apply all of these next time you're at the gym, is you are not training enough. A lot of you guys, I know my audience demographic, a lot of you guys are, 15 to 30, top end 35, 40, and that's fine. If you are anywhere even close to that range, even younger, even a little bit older, you can work out every day, multiple times a day if you need to. Anybody that tells you you only need to work out 2 to 3 times a week to maximize muscle growth, that is a complete lie. As a young man, your body is trained to be able to exert yourself 3 to 4 times per day. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to the gym 4 times every day, but once a day, every single day, that's a good place to start. You do not need to take a full day off every week, a rest day, just because some fitness influencer's workout program tells you to do that. You do not need to do that. You can work out every day. Now, I'm not going to say exhaust every muscle group every single day, but if you do, back and biceps on Monday, you do chest and triceps on Tuesday, you do legs on Wednesday, then on Thursday, you can do back and biceps again. It's been enough time. 3 days of recovery. You got to think, lifting weights is not that physically exerting on your body. You're going to be sore for a couple days, which is good, and that's how you know you did a good job in parts, but you can go back a couple days later and do the same thing, do it even better with even more weight, and boom, that's how you get bigger. You need to stress your body and push it beyond its limits. And taking rest days is not pushing your body beyond its limits in any way, shape, or form. So if you combine all these 5 habits, the 6th bonus one is gonna be to subscribe to my YouTube, because I drop the most value. I get you as big as you possibly can get for free. I have nothing to sell you, and all I wanna do is help. So if you need more information, check my YouTube. I have playlists on just the gym. I do absolutely everything self-improvement. I am the CEO of self-improvement. So thank you guys for watching. Go to the gym, apply this in your life so it actually means something, and get to work now.